So while I was looking through shitty Kotaku articles to find something to make fun of to make a video for you guys, I stumbled across this article titled Pokimane's new $5 donation cap sends ripples through the Twitch community, and I was quite interested by this because, as we all know, Pokimane is quite honestly one of the biggest creators of Twitch and basically one of the faces of the platform, and we all know a lot of the issues and drama she has been in the past, especially with people like It's a Gundam, where she went after his sponsors, and she got a lot of backlash for that, where she ended up taking a break, coming back, making a pretty lame apology video that nobody really took seriously. But here we are seeing something that I think is a pretty positive decision she's making that could set a quite interesting precedent to the rest of the Twitch community, but we'll just have to see what other creators decide to do. So basically what happened is earlier this week, Anise announced on Twitter that she's set a donation maximum of $5 on her stream, recommending that fans who want to spend more should instead support growing channels, charities, and treat themselves. While many fans who donate to streamers tend to keep their spending within reasonable limits, some kick in hundreds or even thousands of dollars to be acknowledged by their favorite streamers, or even create typically one-sided relationships with them. And we know this to be especially true with Pokimane's fans, as we know she is one of, if not the biggest simp for streamers on Twitch, so it's not an uncommon occurrence to see people dropping hundreds or thousands of dollars to her. I can see this creating sort of an issue with other streamers that make a similar amount of money, because now people are going to be questioning why aren't they doing something similar by limiting the amount of money that people can donate to them. So I can definitely see a lot of people calling these other streamers greedy because they don't want to do something like that, but we'll just have to see what happens. During the same day this was announced, she talked a little bit about it in this clip here.
I worked with Streamlabs in order to create a custom donation cap of $5 on my channel. I think this might be the first time they've ever done that. I'm not really sure. I just really want to thank you guys for supporting me when I was in high school, when I was in $20,000 in debt in university, to the very, very lucky place where I am today, and where I consider anything more than that just unnecessary.
It's actually quite commendable that she said any more than $5 is super unnecessary, as it should be for someone who has possibly millions of dollars, or at least makes a ton of money from sponsorships and other kinds of deals. They really don't need thousands and hundreds of dollars of donations that, as she said, could be going to charities. You could be spending that money on yourself, or you could be supporting other smaller streamers that aren't as fortunate as these super large creators who have fan bases that go ahead and send them hundreds or thousands of dollars all the time. Another section of the article reads, Anise is one of the most successful streamers on Twitch, and donations are far from the only way she makes money. Earlier this year, she cut an exclusive deal with Twitch that sources told Kotaku at the time was worth around $4.5 million. She also has deals with numerous brands, as well as her own merchandise. In addition, she has thousands of paying monthly subscribers on Twitch, and she takes a cut of money from ads that roll during her streams. Donations do not make up the bulk of her income. Still, within the Twitch community and on other platforms like YouTube, some have previously accused her of taking advantage of especially dedicated fans who find her attractive simps, as they're derogatorily or jokingly called. I mean, that's what they are, despite the fact that nobody levels similar accusations at male streamers with dedicated donate, because that's completely different. Okay, a pretty girl that has her boobs out, you know, most of the time, which is what is going on, you know, she's not necessarily doing that, but Twitch thought that's a real thing. That's not like a conspiracy theory, okay? Who benefit from the same system that monetize parasocial relationships. So yeah, you can't really call this a double standard, you know. As a guy, if you're ugly, you're just ugly. If you're a woman and you're a little busted looking, you can throw some makeup on there, you know. You have some traits that can help you out. As a guy, like, we can't sit here with our shirts off. We don't have titties to flaunt, you know. We don't have much. We got to be entertaining, you know. That's our only option. Whereas, you know, I'm not saying Pokimane is in any way, but there is definitely some women on Twitch that are pretty much cam girls, but PG rated, barely, you know. So that's kind of a stupid statement by Kotaku. I'm not really surprised, of course. You know what website we're looking at here. But as you can see there, she makes a ton of money from sponsorships, Twitch subscribers, and the mid-roll ads. So she really doesn't need that extra bit of donations that she gets from people that donate directly to her. And obviously, while we do know she's done a lot of stupid and shitty things in the past, like going after people sponsorships. I think that this is definitely a really good step in the right direction. It's more than just a shitty apology video. She's actually doing something that's going to make a difference in her community, encouraging people to not go bankrupt for her while simping over her. With this and everyone knowing the fact that she's in a relationship now, it's definitely going to help her community be a little bit less of a simpy toxic wasteland as it has been for a long time now. But that's not going to change just because of this. But like I said, I do think this is a good step in the right direction, and it sets a interesting precedent for the rest of the Twitch community, because as we know, there's tons of streamers who make thousands, hundreds of dollars every stream, and these people really don't need this money. And I think it would be good if more people encourage their fans to send money towards charities or smaller streamers, or, you know, just save that money. They really don't need it. It's all up to them to make that choice. They are technically offering entertainment, and I do believe if you are offering good quality content and entertainment like myself, you should be able to definitely get paid for it. I totally agree with that. But as she said, it gets to a point where it's quite unnecessary receiving so much money. Another big streamer, XQC, had this to say about the situation.
Every time that one creator does something, okay, that's good, for some reason, I don't know why, everybody, instead of getting, oh, that's good, you know what they do? Instead, they don't do that. They say, holy shit, all the other ones not doing it, they're bad. And that's really a really odd way of thinking and doing things. And this happens on Twitch across the board every time. Anytime somebody does something, it's always like this. It's not, we never ever celebrate somebody doing good. We always shame others for not doing it.
I do agree with him here. I think that, you know, when one person does something good, everyone looks at the rest of the Twitch community, or, you know, any community, and goes and says, oh, they should be doing this because they're not doing this. It's a negative situation. And I think that's kind of unfair. Everyone makes mistakes, and I think the worst thing to do is to just criticize someone forever without giving them a chance to change. And I think this is a really good decision she's making. It's going to positively impact her community and possibly the entire Twitch community. Right now, this is only affecting her because she's working directly with Streamlabs to be able to do this. It's not a thing that just anyone can do, but I think it would be good to see more huge streamers doing stuff like this. While I know a lot of them do donations to charities and whatnot, I think that it would be good for these larger streamers to have donation caps where they promote people to spend a little bit less money. And while you obviously can do many $5 donations, I think this is a good thing for Twitch, and it's a good move by her. It's going to definitely get her some good PR from this. A lot of other Twitch creators are now going to have to think about, do they want to do this to start maybe a movement with the larger creators? I don't know. Who knows? This could just be to save face. This could just be to get her some good PR. Who knows what the actual intentions behind it? But I believe that everyone deserves a second chance. Everyone deserves a chance to change, and I think this is a good step in the right direction for her. And I hope that only positivity comes out of this for her, because there's no reason to hate on her. She's apologized. Obviously, she's made mistakes. There's a ton of streamers that have made a lot of mistakes. It's not fair to just criticize somebody and not give them a chance to change. So let's see what she does with this. Hopefully it continues to be a positive thing, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, so you guys let me know if you enjoy this style of content. I am thinking of doing some more videos like this where I talk about news and social media or YouTubers and whatnot. Obviously the new consoles are coming out in just a week from now, which is crazy. So we'll be talking about some stuff like that next week. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more videos like this. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out my older videos if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.